I spill that drip, I wipe it off. $1 million worth of gain. Can't feel that I work too hard. Poetry only these.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We back here in the motherfucking Doja room. Go ahead and give it up. I hope you niggas miss me just a tad little bit. I hope y'all miss your boy a tad little bit.
Dom DeMarco.
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Alright. Look, to all my stoners, hippies, and hip hop enthusiasts, welcome back to the Doja Room. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy, Dope Boy Diesel, coming back live and direct. Okay, we've been missing in action just a tad little bit, just a tad little bit, just a tad little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I've been locked in. Real life shit. We've been locked in. So, as I've been dealing with, I wouldn't necessarily say dealing with, but this new position just got me really busy, and I come to realize that sometimes I can only give but so much brain capacity to so many things. So depending on my position and how important my position may be, and with me 9 times out of 10 bringing my work home from my office every day, it's just it doesn't necessarily work out all the time with me getting up here for you niggas. I be burnt out sometimes, but there's just so much going on. There's just so much fucking going on. I can't ignore it. We can't ignore this shit. We cannot ignore this shit. Okay, we gotta dive into it. We gotta get into some of the shit that's been going on. Nicki has been absolutely cooking. TDE, SZA, shit, damn near anybody affiliated with them. I mean, Nicki has been cooking for the last couple of days. We're gonna get into that. Right now, as we speak, DJ Academics is going back and forth with Top Dog, and we're probably gonna jump into that first, just because we're watching that in real time. That's what made me call it and be like, look, all right, let me stop fucking around. Okay, let me stop fucking around. I gotta hop in here and holla at the peeps. Holla at the peeps, okay? I gotta show the people some love. We're gonna get into some of these tweets real quick. That act has been going back and forth. He's been going back and forth with the punch nigga a little bit, which I think is pretty interesting. But real quick, what I want you guys to do, let's go ahead and share this up real quick. Let's go ahead and share this up. Why not? X just added their a chat button, by the way. I wonder what that's about. I think they're gonna really take out the message tabs and just add a chat. But real quick, I want you guys to lock in with me, lock in, okay? Lock in. Cause we're gonna get into all of this shit. Okay? But first and foremost, let's just go ahead. Let's share the screen real quick. Okay? So y'all know what it is, all right? First and foremost, before we settle in to business, before we open the doors of the Doja Room, go ahead and lock in. I just created this community. I just created the community, okay? Go ahead and join the Doja Room, all right? All are welcome. Go ahead and put that request in, all right? It's just a private community. Look, this is just for the people who fuck with Dope Boy Diesel, the music, you know what I'm saying? The playlist that we're going to be putting out there, and making sure y'all in tune with the playlist, so on and so forth, and making sure that y'all in tune with the episodes. Just a place where we can kind of discuss, talk about episodes. Maybe y'all might have some critiques. Maybe y'all might want to, further discuss anything that I'm talking about in here, y'all can always hop in the Doja Room community on X that we now have open, okay? So go ahead. I got my boy K Mills in there. Shout out to K Mills jumping in there with me. But all are welcome, okay? All are welcome. I want to leave that door open to Drake fans, K Thoughts, you know what I'm saying? As long as we can have productive conversations and it's not just, some bullshit all the time. Niggas just, you know what I mean? But I think y'all get what we talking about. Let's get into the meat and potatoes if we shall. Because there's a lot going on right now. It's a whole lot going on right now. Okay? As I said, Ack has been going off when it comes down to to Punch, and I gotta roll one. First and foremost, again, to all my stoners, hippies, and hip hop enthusiasts, go ahead. Y'all know where you at. We in the Doja Room. Go ahead and roll one up. Go ahead and roll one up. We might be locked in for a good minute, God willing. You know what I'm saying? Technology, Wi-Fi, all that good shit willing. You know what I'm saying? I did make some adjustments to make sure the Wi-Fi is 100% hitting. Okay? Which it usually is. We usually don't have any problems, but it only take one issue to go down for me to just, you know what, we got to switch everything up. So I'm not about to wait for shit to happen again. But we're usually running pretty smooth here in the Doja Room. Okay, the quality might not always be the best depending on where you're watching from, but we always try to be locked in. So let's jump into what is going on right now. Punch TDE, he says, "Ayo, academics, didn't you say that the homeboy personally write the captions for Academics TV, or were you capping when you said it?" Okay, this is what he says. And he says, "Who's this homeboy?" TDE Punch says, "You know who homeboy is." He says, "You know who he is. You know who we talking about." Okay. Um, then Academics responds. Hold on. You gotta get this blunt ready. Hold on, cause niggas might be getting put in packs tonight. You might get act to come off vacation early. Shit, I was trying to take a little mini vacation from this shit, but it's getting too hot, and we ain't even in August yet. It's getting too hot in the industry, and we ain't even in August yet. We was covering the Diddy trial, and I was like, all right, I need a break from all of this shit. I fake already started taking a break, but you know what I'm saying? But hip hop gonna do what it do. So Axe says, "Oh, I love this. Let's clarify and set the record straight. Drake never wrote a caption on my page. I have a team that does it. Yes, they're all like me, heavy Drake fans, not gonna lie. What I said last time, I said anything on stream about SZA, Drake was the one who personally called me and asked me to cool it and walk it back, saying she was crying for 2 days in the studio while he was trying to get her to cut Slime You Out and Rich Baby Daddy. I told Dave Free the exact same thing. And I said if Drake hasn't hit us about anything that was posted, it must be because he don't give a fuck at this point. Because he does communicate with my peoples. Any more clarity needed, sir?" Holy shit. Going crazy. So he said, "So you didn't tell the homie that Drake personally handled the negative captions about SZA? You didn't tell the homie that?" So, again, Act comes back. He says, "Nope. You should have the audio. Drop it, sir. It's confusing why you're even asking this because Anthony Saleh literally told me he knew who wrote the captions for Academics TV, and he said he paid for a private investigator to figure out everything about them. Why would Anthony Salad, just call this nigga Salad, he getting his shit tossed anyway, probably. Anthony Salad, figure out who running my alt page, then now accusing Drake of writing my captions. They tight. Nicki has been packing these niggas out for the last 2-3 days. I don't know. And now these niggas is tight. They want to take it out on Drake again. They want to spin the block on Drake. Okay. Niggas can't go against Nicki. We gonna go act like Drake's the problem. And Drake got something to do with this shit. He says, truth is, Anthony Salad talked to me about Academics TV saying non-public people were being mentioned. And saying if I could have my employees chill out with the captions and mentioning Dot's wife and non-public people. I agreed that non-public people shouldn't be targeted in a rap beef. I literally said that to Anthony Salad. Y'all and Drake went super personal. How y'all blaming fans? My Academics TV alt page is ran by fans. How you don't care about your actions, but you mad about what fans say? I said to Dave Free, who seemed to be upset with me about what Drake said about Dot's child's paternity. How y'all win a rap battle, but emotional about how far it got? How y'all having convos with me about shit y'all unwilling to get at Drake about your issues? That seems weird. If Drake was bitching to me about y'all conduct or me posting y'all performances, I would tell him, well, go slide then, nigga. The fuck? Go slide. Go get it back in blood. The fuck do you want me to do, nigga? And this is why I be saying, like, a lot of these niggas be feeling like, and it be these K-thoughts. It be a lot of these K-thoughts. A lot of y'all feel like niggas is, why aren't you riding for your mans? Like, nigga, Drake don't pay me, nigga. I gotta tell niggas this shit every day. Niggas see my shit as Drake and 5, and y'all lose y'all fucking minds and think that Drake is putting money in my pocket or some shit. That I'm not going to be critical. Like, this nigga ain't tripping talking about the UK got the best rappers lyrically. Like, the fuck is this nigga talking about? That don't got nothing to do with anything. It don't got nothing to do with anything. I can be critical when I need to be. I can be and critique the nigga and call the nigga out. And I can stand 10 toes and not let y'all push these narratives when the time comes, because this is what you niggas do on a daily basis. But let's continue. I digress. He says, I also explained the reason it's happening is because they kicked off a rap beef with hella personal / non-public insults. Talked about his mom's dad, non-existent daughter, and called homie a pedo. Then he continues, TDE acting like fans made the Dave Free Dot Kid angle, the Whitney DV allegations, and basically the postings of non-public people like Anthony getting posted by Drake. Nigga, Drake violated y'all. Like, that fans, Drake violated y'all like that. Fans just laughed. Damn, learn some punctuation, nigga. The fuck? And indulged. Fans just laughed and indulged. Y'all made millions and on tour too. Same way y'all called Drake a pedo and niggas was singing a song acting like it was true. He never once hit me. He never once hit me and said, bro, I'ma violate you for playing that or posting them niggas. He took it on the chin. He knew his issue is with the niggas who said it in the first place, aka Kendrick LaFucking-Mar, nigga. The fuck is you niggas talking about? He continues. He says, funny thing, Dave Free said in the middle of our convo, yeah, I realized the root of my issue is with Drake, and if shit went left, I'd be trying to take it out on you. Well, that's it, folks. If Drake hurt y'all feelings in a rap battle, y'all posted his house. Go slide. Stop fucking tweeting. He said, oh, he's still going. Holy. He said, oh, and last thing. It's not the last thing. I told Anthony Salad telling me to tell my employees to chill, don't stop shit. If y'all don't care, what should happen is Kendrick and Drake. Wait, if y'all don't care what should happen is Drake and Kendrick Lamar need to both holler at each other and make this shit die down with fans. But that's too mature for all y'all to comprehend, isn't it? He says, but how Punch just randomly tweeted me and ignored Nicki Minaj calling him a liar. Nigga, what's this shit about? Let's get back on topic. Then Punch apparently comes back. He says, all that is cool. I don't have issues with nothing homie said in a battle. You're supposed to say it. It's a battle. But I wanted clarity on the personal insults away from the battle. But you saying you didn't tell anyone dude was writing or approving or handling the post about SZA, I'm just, what did he say? He said, I'm just hearing different. Okay, he said, I'm just hearing different. He says, brother, y'all told me the government name of the person who runs the account. I don't know what you heard, but official clarification. Drake don't and can't write our captions. However, we fuck with him and he fuck with us. Last time he was the only reason I let up off SZA. Nobody else. That was the point. And that was a minute ago. They still going back and forth. See, the thing is about these TDE thoughts, like, these niggas like to throw stones and hide their hands, play victims. You got to understand the camp these niggas is coming from. They coming from the habitual victims camp, okay? The habitual victims unit, all right? These niggas don't know shit else but victimhood. They don't. They don't know shit else but victimhood. They only know how to be victims. They only know how to play the woe is me. Oh my God, you're trying to colonize me. You're a colonizer. All of this weird shit. That's just the angle that they play. You're not going to get disingenuous people to have a straight up conversation with you. You're not going to get people who got to the quote unquote top of the industry by pulling underhanded tricks, bots, buying Grammys, doing all of this weird shit, colluding with UMG. You're not going to get these disingenuous people to then have a straight up conversation, brother. I don't understand what you expecting from them. It's just not going to happen. It's really not. It's not going to happen. So everybody who thinks that, you know, you're somehow waiting for these niggas to, I don't know, be stand-up model citizens or act like they are, you know, I don't know, real niggas. These are the same niggas who disqualified Tupac when it was convenient. As soon as it was time, since we looking at it, they disqualified Tupac from the West Coast, said he's not from the West Coast, even though these niggas can't keep Tupac out their fucking mouth. You think the coast gonna let you disrespect Pac, nigga? But the niggas excluded Tupac from the entire conversation of West Coast mythology just so they can put Kendrick Lamar at the top. They act like, oh yeah, he's not from here. Oh, now all of a sudden he is from New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, you niggas are disingenuous. You niggas, the people who follow you, the people who sit here, people like Screwface Thought, all of these fucking thoughts who follow you niggas every day, day in, day out. They sing your praises. They dick suck everything TDE related, Kendrick Lamar related, you know. These are disingenuous people. These are not people who are honest. Okay? These are not people who are trying to look at things objectively. These are people who are constantly trying to figure out how they can use the current landscape to their advantage. That's who you deal with when you deal with this side of people. You are dealing with people who are constantly trying to figure out how they can gain life, how they can gain the current landscape, that any particular disastrous or weird shit going on. They're trying to figure out how to game that. They're trying to figure out how to game that. And it's a shame. It's really a shame. It's really a shame that that's the shit we gotta do and the shit we gotta deal with. Had to grab the lighter. I got to light up. I'm sorry. But these are people who are constantly trying to game the system. Okay? These are people who are constantly trying to fuck the very people that they claim they're trying to protect over. Okay? These are the very people. So, I want to get into also some of what Nicki, because I'm not going to lie, the queen was going in. We got to start this from the beginning. No. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm trying to tell you. It's a lot. Okay? It's a lot. It's a lot that was going on yesterday. Okay? Can we start this at the beginning? Hold up. Hold up. Because she went crazy yesterday. Now, as I said, Nicki and SZA had it out yesterday. We got to put this pack up. Pack watch. This is a pack watch. Now, I had half a mind to jump on yesterday while this shit was going on. But I had some work to do. I had to lock in. The person paying me most is who gets my attention, okay? I ain't gonna hold you. The people paying me the most is who get my attention first. I'm just sorry about that, okay? But Shorty said Mercury is in retrograde. Don't take the bait, silly goose. Hopping in when she was going in on Punch as well. Punch getting into it with a lot of niggas. Punch got lawsuits, being accused of abuse, sexual harassment. You're not managing SZA no more. You're not managing Kendrick no more. What the fuck is you doing? What is he doing? He's a sad case. But she starts going in on SZA. She says, go draw your freckles back on, Bookie. Liar, liar, pants on fire, sounding like a fucking dead dog. Holy. I don't got no personal problems with SZA, but this is not the problem you want. Nicki been on one. She been on one for about 2-3 weeks now. Probably even a month. I might even want to say a month. It says, bitch sounding like, bitch looking and sounding like she got stung by a fucking bee. Dot, dot, dot. Draws on my fake freckles. Shut up, ugly. Cause Shorty said, LMAO, let me get back to being calm, shy, and meek. Y'all have a blessed night. See you tomorrow night in Paris. She said, shut up, ugly. I'm in a meeting, so I don't know if you was still talking shit or not. So if you didn't, I'll delete it later. Ho. Holy shit. I didn't even see this one. I'm not gonna lie. Nicki was going so crazy as I couldn't keep up. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to multitask, keep up with everything going on for y'all. This is why I gotta be here, coming consistent with it. You know what I'm saying? This shit's going crazy. She said, bitch damn near broke that man back and leg. Bitch fat, chubby, and skinny at the same damn time. Bitch, where are the 30 million streams that disappeared on Spotify like your fucking freckles? God damn. She said, this is what they be wanting when they release music. Speak on me or about me at your own risk. He says, when I'm discussing the abuse I've suffered at the hands of any man, if you as a woman choose to get in the field, you going to leave bloody, figuratively speaking, of course. I'll expose more of your lies and I tell y'all all the time, I play the long game. So while y'all celebrate insignificant quote unquote wins and fake laugh for hours, God was already working. Sit this out. Trust. Ego won't win this one. Truth is truth. It doesn't change. The lies and deceits and abuse of power ain't gonna cut it no more, no more, no more. I ain't gonna lie. Then she was sunning Armand. She was sunning Armand. Armand got on the call with her. She was talking to Armand like that, like Armand came out her pussy. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, Armand, you feel me? I know that's the queen and all of that, but don't be letting bitches talk to you like that. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, feel me? I know she on one right now, but you gotta relax, my brother. Yeah, so she said, wait, does SZA think she's more successful than me? Y'all catch me up, please. SZA, if every song you've ever done vanished right now, the music business wouldn't even miss you. That is great. Did y'all not? Why is she going in like this? God damn, we gotta give her one. Why is she going in like that? She says, I've been to countries that haven't even heard of you. Oh, shit. Why is she? I know you're not that stupid, are you? Stadiums? Did you look at the Venus the venues I played on my own headline festival tour out of the country last year? Bitch, have you ever headlined to 80K people? Oh my God. Why is she pulling the fucking... Bitch, what have you ever done besides yodel with auto-tune and still needed that retuning? Fuck. Y'all hit this one. Hit this blunt. R.I.P. R.I.P. She said, bitch, what have you ever done besides yodel with auto-tune that needed retuning? Boo, I'm an icon. You're not. The end. Pay that man for almost breaking his back. Oh,
Man, I fell down to my knees when the law came.
Oh my God. She said pay that man for almost breaking his back. Why didn't you speak up when your exec was bullying and harassing me, you dirty, mangy cunt? Oh. New York is the most disrespectful place on earth. See, a lot of y'all niggas don't understand why Nicki is talking like this, and y'all forget that she's from Queens. What do I keep telling y'all here in the Doja room? Why do I tell y'all I talk like this? New York is the most disrespectful place on earth. This is just how we give it up. This is regular. You bump into a nigga on the street, you might get a paragraph like this, nigga, in real life. This is just how we give it up. Y'all niggas, oh my God, Nicki is bullying. Yeah, we give it up. Filthy. Filthy. Oh my God. She's eviscerating this bitch. Oh my God. She said these botted numbers on all platforms have y'all losing y'all motherfucking minds. Have y'all losing y'all motherfucking mind. Look, Conquer, what's good, my boy? He said he doing everything but addressing Nicki. That's why we had to come back to the Nicki shit. Cause I'm trying to figure out how you go from just skip past Nicki and go to academics. You asking him about Drake. Nigga, what the fuck Drake got? Drake don't got nothing. You talking about year-old beef at this point, nigga. You talking about year-old beef. What does Drake have to do with this shit? Oh, Drake's writing this shit about SZA. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Y'all niggas is mad because SZA's getting cooked? Why aren't y'all responding to Nicki fucking Minaj, nigga? The fuck? Do you not... This is what you need to be responding to. This is more egregious than anything that Academics TV posted, which at this point we all fucking know Grand Wizard runs the fucking account and be posting to the account. Why are you niggas acting fucking stupid? How many times has this shit been said? How many times has this shit been said, nigga? She said you the type that would have been quiet in school trying to fit in. You still have no clue who you are. I know you went nights without washing that musty ass face. Bitch, how you remember exactly where every freckle go? Then she said, Desiree Perez, we want to discuss your daughter's lawsuit. And did you do your disposition? Oh, okay. Oh my God. She ain't even finished. That wasn't even the half of it. She said, bitch put out a whole new album as a deluxe to get an already existing album that was out for like a year or two so the original album could break records. Like, what in the insecure lack of morals and integrity is you doing? I thought she was like a real artist. She said, girl, bye. And then she tagged Maury Hadley. Then she said, Google catching it. Nicki Minaj is generally considered more successful than SZA based on career longevity, album sales, and impact on the music industry, particularly within the rap genre. While SZA has achieved significant success and acclaim, particularly in recent years, Minaj's established dominance, and particularly as a female rapper, surpasses SZA's current achievements. Okay. That's what Google says. Google's AI. All right. She continues. She says, bitch used to be on Twitter dissing Rihanna, CI, etc. But then, when it was time to suck a zick and get opportunities from them, she drew them freckles on and got to sucking, right? Oh, shit. Like, bitch, stop being jealous of women who you secretly would kill to be at their assholes. These men putting batteries in y'all backs and y'all stupid enough to still keep going. Not peeping, not peeping that it's not going to end well for them or you. Buzz off, Bumblebeena. And she tell you, this female 50 right here, I ain't gonna hold you. This real female 50 right here. This super female 50 energy. But I don't even know if 50 would be wilding like this. She says, like, do you know the level of inside hate for yourself you had to have to be this much of a cunt for no reason to the women you later worked with? Now want to act like you a motherfucking tarot card? Bitch, quit. What an odd little weirdo. She said, oh, sir. Oh, this ain't for her. She said, no, wait, what she say? She said, we gonna call the bitch Mizza. Bitch been miserable going on 2 decades. Oh, man. Culture, her online views boost visibility and fan loyalty. It's her authentic style, demanding normalcy overlooks her. Yeah. Goddamn. Grok over here riding for Nicki. They said I'm dying. Hold on, let's listen.
Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. I just keep me satisfied. Tuesday.
Ooh, goddamn. Where'd they find that one? Goddamn, where'd you find this? That was terrible. Um, she said must have been that good old retrograde shit. Or she said child. A bitch singing Spanish with English words. The bitch singing in script. It said the bitch finna pounce on her imaginary friend. But she did look sexy in this footage, child. Let's get Mizza back to this look. This was the right wig for her as well. Now, as far as her vocal coach, boy, that gonna cost the bitch her whole budget. But you ain't heard that from me. Then she came back today. She said, good morning to everybody except Desiree Perez, CEO of Rock Nation. She's being accused by her daughter in the lawsuit where she allegedly put listening devices and cameras in her adult daughter's room. She allegedly lied that her daughter was on drugs and her son-in-law was a woman beater to put him in jail, and put him in jail and her in a mental facility. Okay, she alleged to have called her black son-in-law a nigger while beating on her daughter. She was pardoned by President Trump a few years ago on unrelated charges. Thank you for your cooperation to this matter. Her daughter's Twitter is Maury Hadley. Y'all go ahead and follow that. Her daughter is on a gag order, so she can't do any more interviews, but you can still check out the ones she did do on YouTube. And then right here, this was what, 7 hours. She said it doesn't matter how. Oh, this was her other post. She said it doesn't even matter. How could 4 different artists, all those approximately 30 million listeners or streams in the last couple months, lose approximately 30 million listeners or streams in the last couple of months while actively releasing music and or touring? They're rushing out those stats because the jig is up with all those blotted enhancements. I didn't even know Mizza was still at it. You better come and get her. You better tell their execs to say what he called me, begging me for more than one. What? Begging for more than once right before I release Pink Friday 2. But because I knew Rock Nation was affiliated with them and was trying to use the Queen again, I just kept turning their request down. It's been It's been tough for you, Desiree Perez. Now that you can't use my fans and me anymore, huh? It's been tough now that the smear campaigns ain't smearing the same, huh? I mean, was that the real video of her begging for 40? Well, I guess 40 million. Uh, should I tell the real story of why you hold up? Oh yeah, okay. So should I tell the real story of why you came to listen to the Queen album in my studio and why you were the one on the phone with me and G Robertson telling me that someone else needed to needed the beat? I had already gotten lawyers involved for my song with The Weeknd. The beat was taken from me, and my producer remade another beat, and I was sued because apparently the new beat was still too similar. Should we discuss the role G. Robinson played in all of this when I had no idea? Remember that line you said about Future and his son? Why do you say that? Life comes at you fast, Jigga Man. They said, did you post that weird stats on IG? She said, Jay, how is Desiree? Did she do her disposition? Had no idea, and I used one of the same law firms. I just terminated them once I learned. I wonder if what she did to her daughter is proven true, if she herself should be Baker acted. I mean, wouldn't you say that's insane behavior if your Rock Nation CEO was doing that? These was doing these kinds of things. She said, "LOL. Remember how niggas tried to lowball me for what I'd make per show for my Gag City tour? Ha ha. But then competition came along and a real offer had to be made, huh? That would make someone's split a lot less, right? Didn't Future tour with the other touring company and had a successful tour? It's funny. All Future did was say a song he co-wrote was taken from him without his knowledge, etc. I'm paraphrasing here, but it seems that certain people ended up hating the people they can't get money from, huh? It's funny how much more my Gag City tour made than all my others. Isn't it funny how me taking Monica got people mad because they couldn't get their artist on my tour as an opener? LOL, we got lots of requests. Isn't it funny how that data page stopped posting touring data? And a lot of y'all niggas stopped posting that data during a certain other person's tour. Were you the one that helped get Desiree pardoned? Lil Wayne was the only one that got punished for his pardon, though, huh? She said, I wonder if you guys have any control over any blogs that made them not want to post stuff about you that they post about plenty others. Inside, you're just an insane guy who would rather pay for bots at 55 than do the right thing, huh? Allegedly, of course. Yeah, she's going in. She wrote a fucking book, wrote a fucking article. She wrote some shit longer than some of my fucking articles, my nigga. Like, just straight going in on niggas. It's a lot to unpack there because, you know, as we know, Nicki Minaj inserted herself in, you know, the whole Desiree Perez, Rock Nation, discussion. But to see her go in, you know, guns blazing, really calling niggas out, and the industry is so quiet about these certain things. You know what I'm saying? And it's just weird how so much is just being ignored. I really hate how so many of these platforms, because I think she was still going in at a certain point, talking about Ebro, and she gets to Ebro as well. But there's so many platforms who just play oblivious. And I feel like people like Ebro, Charlemagne is another one. These niggas know way more than they let on. Nowadays, they like to sit here and act like, "Oh, I don't know nothing about this. Oh, that has nothing to do with me. I don't know nothing. I didn't know this was going on." They like playing these kind of angles, but a lot of these niggas know what's going on behind the scenes. Now imagine Nicki is at the forefront talking about these botted conversations right now, and all of these niggas, when Drake first dropped his lawsuit talking about all of this stuff, these niggas tried to act like it was nonsense. Now that Nicki is vocalizing and parroting some of the same things that we all know, we all have been saying, at least on one side we've been saying, and another side has been eating it up because, oh, Kendrick breaks another record is broken, another record is broken. Please shut the fuck up. Y'all niggas want to sit here and ignore all this botting shit and all of this shit if you want to. Ignore 30 million streams just disappearing. Go ahead and ignore that. Ignore it if you want to. That's how you niggas live y'all lives. The thing is, when all of that is used as a tool, when you got an artist who you gave 400 million to, he recoups in 18 months when you're expecting him to not do that for 5 to 10 years at best. And he comes back in 18 months like, yeah, all right, what's up? What we doing? Let's get it. And y'all pull this move, and you want all of us to act like the industry wants us to act like. And remember this point in time. Remember the people who are on the right side of history, and the people who are trying to brush all of this shit under the rug. The people who want to not talk about it. The people who want to act like they don't know all of this shit is going on. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame. It's a shame. Like I said in the beginning of the show, you got a lot of disingenuous people. You have a lot of disingenuous people and actors in the space. When it all comes down to it, and these people can't be trusted to play a fair game, to win a rap battle fair and square with bars. They gotta do all of this weird shit. And it's unfortunate. It really is. But this is the game that has, I need you guys to realize, this is the game that has been being played. Understand, Kendrick Lamar kicked this beef off knowing fully well what it was going to do. All of this stuff comes full circle. And you got somebody who's just calling it out for what it is. Niggas can sit here, oh my God, she's being a bully, this, that, the third. I'm not gonna lie. If you gonna insert yourself while niggas is crashing out, that's you. But all I'm saying is Nicki don't play with nobody. She'd give it up to anybody. She give it up to anybody. Filthy. Let's continue with what she was saying today. She says, imagine paying for botted streams, then bragging about them as if they're being taken away. Do they know what would happen if my certifications were all updated? Some update every second, others don't care to. But maybe we gotta get it done now. Tuesday and Thursday. What? Okay, whatever. She says, "Well, it looked like Mizza took the bait, silly goose. Wasn't she warning about retrograde? Now she been up all day on IG leaving comments under people blogs. I'm hollering." Yeah, she was dropping comments on nigga shit. SZA is spiraling right now. You know the bitch is sensitive, so you know she's spiraling right now. Okay, like a motherfucker. Then she said, "Is that this hoes tour or her bros tour?" That's an ill play on words right there. She's spitting bars. She's barring her up. It's crazy. She's barring her up. Okay, it's a lot going on. It's really a lot going on. Okay, niggas is really getting barred the fuck up. Um, I don't know. Like, if you really gonna sit here and act like Nicki is like wilding, or she's not spitting straight facts, and no matter how you give it up, again, like I said, I'm a New Yorker. I'm used to niggas giving it up like this. Pause. But I'm used to this is just how we give it up. You know what I'm saying? Like this she not holding back. Like, you feel me? Like, y'all can think it's harsh or whatever. As I said, and I'll say it again, New York is the most disrespectful place on earth. Stop playing with us like that. You shouldn't even go ahead and try to insert yourself and all of this silly goose, little slick shit. Niggas is addressing you directly. Niggas is addressing you directly. So, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But the side of the fence these niggas play on, we all know you niggas, like I said, y'all are disingenuous. There's a lot of evil shit going on there. Okay? It's a lot of evil shit going on with you niggas. Y'all niggas aren't to be trusted. Y'all niggas preach this more moral high ground, you know, we're so righteous, black people this, black people that, and y'all, most of y'all niggas aren't really. That's why I got out of that phase early. I got out of that little hippie phase early. I had my phase in high school because I realized a lot of these motherfuckers ain't about it like that. A lot of these niggas just use that shit as some type of, I don't know, some type of mechanism to drop your defenses and make you think they're this super deep person who cares about all of this. Like, no, y'all niggas don't give a fuck about people. Y'all niggas don't give a fuck about people for real. Y'all niggas is regular ain't shit niggas. I had to realize that a lot of these crystal reading, zodiac star predicting motherfuckers, tarot card reading, pendulum swinging, a lot of these motherfuckers is full of shit. And they ain't shit. It's just, I'm just calling it what it is. Like, a lot of them niggas just ain't shit. A lot of them shit niggas don't got they shit together. They all for all of this crystal work and recharging and Mercury and retrograde and shit like that. A lot of these bitches don't even got they shit together. Zodiac, all this shit been debunked 1,000 times. Like, the fuck y'all really be talking about? What you be talking about? The stars ain't even in the same position that they were in when this shit was created, nigga. A lot of these niggas be full of shit. That's just what it is. I'm sorry, but Nicki did her thing, and I can't necessarily say she wrong. I can't say she wrong because at the end of the day, it might be a little harsh, but she doing God's work. Okay? It might be a little harsh, but she doing God's work. Okay? Let's get into this real quick because I missed my update, my little take on this. Yeah, we got so much shit to get through. So much shit that I haven't talked about. Joy Taylor got fired the other day. Says she is out at Fox Sport as FS1 cancels 3 shows, including hers, Carton's, and Emmanuel Acho's. The Athletic has learned. So yeah, as we already know, she got packed up. She's out of here. Okay. Uh, it's crazy because I don't even know why it took this long, and she almost got away with it because the shit fake died down. We fake was letting her rock for a little minute, but I think with her whole plot, and let me just say, like, I ain't even gonna hold you. She's not even that crazy. Like, don't get me wrong, and I said this in a comment somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm 100% smashing, but you know what I'm saying? 100,000%. You feel me? But she's not risk it all worthy. Like, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to go crash out and just like she's some light shit. You know what I'm saying? She's something light. But it's unfortunate that, this is how these females is moving. So she should have been gotten out of here. Um I can't necessarily say that she was on some Cassie shit, like, some Maxwell shit, but you know, she got her fair due. It's time to pack her up. She gonna probably find other opportunity, if not just, do her own thing, her own show. At this point, she's gotten all the clout she needs to continue to have these, blindless, just drone females, these sheep females who are gonna just carry the sisterhood regardless of whatever these females do. So you got those people. She can still survive off of them. Maybe make a few coins, get some views. What she's gonna be talking about, and if she will exactly have the support, the guest, the athletes that would, I don't know, they might not be able to associate with her after this. You never know. So who knows where her career will go after this, but I think this is the right move. This should have been done, especially if you over here plotting some crazy shit like this. And you're also basically in this whole ring of people who are, getting a quote unquote abused, and you're telling them, hey, just keep that shit quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what happens. Like, this is the industry, nigga. Like, fuck is you talking about? You trying to mess up your bag? Like, you know what I'm saying? You could tell she was one of those. Like, bitch, you trying to fuck up the bag. I'm trying to be up 10 M's at least. At least. You feel me? I'm going out. I'm about to sit here for probably like a good 10 years. Then I'm about to go out with this lawsuit. I got my whole plan set up. I got my whole retirement package set up. You feel me? But it seems that Shorty killed her retirement package. She's going to have to figure something else out. I don't know, man. Y'all going to have to start finding a different way to the bag. It's not working. If you're going to try to get it like this, it's not going to work, okay? You're going to have to try something else. I thought this was pretty interesting, too. Let's get into this. Uno is officially being added as a table game in Las Vegas casinos. Let me just say this right now. I'm not a gambler, but I'll be there. I'm not. Y'all adding Uno to them tables? Look, man. If I can light up a nice blunt, y'all might have me. I don't gamble. I walked into a casino one time with my bitch, We put $20 in the machine, lost it, and we walked out, went got something to eat. Okay, it was that was it. That was my gambling experience. I don't like losing money. I don't see the point in me taking some good hard-earned money that I can spend on something and get something, some shit tangible. Whether I'm eating it, enjoying it, keeping it, posting it on the wall, I don't give a fuck. Memorabilia, I just never seen the point in it. Maybe sometimes I might, say, what I'm saying. But I don't know. But now, if y'all add an Uno, if we add an Uno to Las Vegas tables, yeah, it's gonna get hectic. Can y'all imagine the bullshit that is gonna be going on with this? I just got to see it happen. I've just been recently. It's funny. I recently started watching these poker tournaments and shit like that. But I think it's pretty interesting. I'll definitely be watching if they have some tournaments or some shit like that, and go down that route. I think it'll be dope. Okay. Um, so let's continue down the road. I can only imagine, but I'm going. I got to make my way to one of these tables after that. Okay. Um, let's keep on going down the line. Okay, because like I said, we got a whole lot of shit to talk about. There's been a lot of people bitching about the Drake "What Did I Miss" track. Like a whole lot of people bitching about it. I don't know if I really got into um, too much of it, but it's really crazy the amount of people who've been bitching about the track. But Drake went number 2. You know what I'm saying? I guess suppression to the boy looks like him going number 2. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's the best y'all can do. You know what I mean? I guess if Drake is packed up and he's being suppressed and he'll never be the same, all of this bullshit, and y'all can't say it's bots. Y'all can't say he's getting this help from the label that he's currently suing and in legal battles with. So what is it? I just want to ask. We know it's still not getting the radio play that it's supposed to be getting, but I just want to know what is it at this point. Cause niggas is talking a whole lot, but they not really discussing how this nigga is constantly still beating the odds, still going against everything you niggas said he wouldn't be able to do again. It's just crazy. It's crazy the shit they want to talk about. Niggas want to talk about, Grammys that were paid for, all of this weird shit. But they don't want to talk about how the shit is going number 2. I just want to know. Look, look at these hoes crying.
Song is clearly, about this beef. And then, he says, asking me how does it feel? Can't say it didn't surprise me. Last time I looked to my right, you niggas was standing beside me. How can some people I love hang around pussies who try me? Let's go. He's so sad about his friends. He's crying. Like standing at the park with the ball, and he's asking Sandy why nobody wants to play with him anymore. What did I mean?
I don't know why I'm not cool.
What did I mean? Help me, somebody. Nobody wants to play with him.
Baby, you don't even know who you... Like, what you talking about? You don't even know who you are. But we not even gonna get into that. You see how these niggas... You see how these niggas gotta sit here and build these narratives and misconstrue lyrics. This is sad. This is pitiful. This is pitiful. This is the best you niggas have? All of that and the nigga went number 2. All of this bullshit you niggas talking about and the nigga is number 2. So what was all of this about? This is what I'm asking. What was all of this shit, all of this bullshit that you niggas is talking about? What was all of this about? because it's falling on deaf ears. Like, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. Oh, Drake is crying. Oh, Drake is this, he's that. Like, what are you talking about? Just because a nigga is over here spitting facts about exactly what happened, and you niggas want to sit here and act like this was some revolutionary win for Kendrick Lamar, and you want to act like this nigga is crying about what? Crying about what? When must we remind? Let's just go back to this real quick, because I love how niggas like to play this narrative. Oh, look, Drake is crying. He's a crybaby. But let's just go back to this real quick. And this is what puts all you niggas to rest. He says, same way y'all called Drake a pedo and niggas was singing a song acting like it's true, he never once hit me and said, bro, I'ma violate you for playing that or posting them niggas. But he took it on the chin. So where is this narrative that Drake is crying? Because as we fast forward today, the only niggas crying is you. Again, these niggas skipped over Nicki Minaj. Y'all skipped over Nicki Minaj and said, you know what? We're gonna make this about Drake today. Yeah. This has to be Drake posting all of this stuff about SZA. What about the bitch who was saying all the, calling her a mutt, calling her a ugly cunt, this, that, saying she don't wash her face? What about her? What about her? Did y'all just, why are y'all just purposely acting like that whole thing yesterday didn't happen? What are we talking about? Last time I checked, Academic's name is not Nicki Minaj. And you niggas want to pick and choose who y'all go at. And it's weird. Cause personally, I wouldn't blame nobody for standing on their own too after niggas just went in on me like that for a full day. For a full 24 hours. Damn near. That was a Kanye rant. Dare I say. That was some Kanye shit. But this is why I said, like, we put all of this, all these weird narratives that these niggas have, we just put all of that shit to rest. It just must be done, because it makes no sense that these are the little narratives and little weird shit that you guys gotta resort to. You know, it's just weird to me. You know, it's just weird. I think y'all could do a better job when it comes down to slandering Drake. At least you could put more effort into it. If you don't understand what the song is about and you can't break down or fathom that Drake can be this calculated, this deep, pause. But that's on you. I thought you niggas was the hip hop savants, the you feel me, the hip hop professors of the game. You niggas break down lyrics in your free time and shit. Like, you feel me? Y'all go to school and study Kendrick Lamar. So I be trying to figure out why it's so, you know, hard for you niggas to fathom that Drake is on the same level, and not only that, he outbarred the nigga in this beef that you niggas still want to go on and on about, but supposedly you're on the winning side. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to any of y'all? How are you still sitting here a year later, a year plus at this point? How are you still sitting here trying to convince us that you won the beef? I'm just trying to figure it out. It just doesn't make sense to me. You niggas need to holler at Nicki. Ack is not who you niggas need to be hollering at. Y'all need to talk to Nicki. And I think niggas is real scared to do that. But the thing is, like, Ack will almost give it up similar to Nicki, but yeah, Nicki look like she'll crash the whole industry if y'all keep on playing with her. She'll bring this whole motherfucker down by herself. And you know, I feel like at the end of the day, her and Drake are growing to this point of they don't need UMG or a Rock Nation or this and that because their fan bases are that big. Their support is that large that they're almost bigger than the industry. They can do whatever the fuck they want. A lot of you niggas is jealous. Y'all not like that. You're just not like that. So they're growing to that point of where they're trying to, it seems, separate themselves and get their own bag. Because at the end of the day, the industry is trying to keep them in place. And as I said from the beginning, if you are a long time listener to this show, I've always said this shit was a calculated hit. Niggas is over here, oh, key, a calculated hit. You niggas just can't accept. No, this is why are we sitting here ignoring what our eyes and ears are listening and watching? Why the fuck are we ignoring that? Oh, because you niggas want to see a nigga lose this badly. You niggas are such big haters. You're such haters that it didn't matter that all of this shit is going down, and we're seeing day by day, week by week, that the stuff that all of us who were calling this shit out from the beginning and saying, look, my nigga, this is a calculated hit. This is a 20v1. This is Drake versus the industry. This is a bait and switch. We see the play. To this day, you niggas are still acting like we didn't watch songs get bodied. Y'all are acting like we didn't see a calculated hit. Y'all acting like we didn't see Grammys be bought. At the end of the day, even when it comes down to Doja, and let me say this, and I've said this before, and we even wrote an article about this, Doja shouldn't be winning shit over Glorilla. Not one bitch should be winning shit over Glorilla this year. I'm sorry. I do not want to hear it. Not a Doja. I don't understand how anybody but Glorilla is winning awards. She has the shit on lock. Besides Nicki, it's Glorilla. The rest of these bitches, I don't know what they doing, but they not fucking with her. They're not fucking with her. I'm sorry. I fuck with a lot of bitches in the industry. A lot of them are hard, but Glorilla is she's just different with it. I'm sorry. I just be listening to shit. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even know she had it. She just got hit after hit right now. Like she got the Midas touch right now. Like, I don't understand how the fuck Doja is winning anything over Glorilla. How? You can't tell me niggas is not over here buying bots and buying Grammys, my nigga. And buying awards. Over here trying to give Glorilla participation trophies and shit. When she was the one who dominated last year. And still dominating this year. I'm still listening to slaps that I ain't even know she had. I don't know how old these shits is. But she still got some slaps as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. I don't be that in tune in the female scape of hip hop. It's growing by the day. There's a new female rapper every day nowadays. So, you know what I'm saying? But all I know is the people bubbling out of the female, The female side of the hip hop industry, it's always been Glorilla. You know, Meg is always artificially pushed in our faces, but it's always been Glorilla. We know Nicki is always at the forefront of everything. But other than that, you might get Lotto every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Who else? You had Ice Spice for the last couple of years who is getting pushed. But I think that's even starting to die down. Might be time for her to, you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, she already found herself a baller. You know what I'm saying? She's about to lay up. She's about to chill. She's about to be on her Cardi B shit. You feel me? Might have a little baby. Start, you know what I'm saying? Start a little cooking show. She's about to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? She's about to stop rapping. You know what I mean? I think she knows it's a rap. So, but yeah, other than that, I feel like, seriously, Glorilla has the entire female, you know, scope, you know, side of things on lock. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. And if anybody is winning awards over her, album wise, numbers wise, you know, other than Nicki Minaj, I don't get it. I'm not getting it. These are y'all niggas is just over here just giving out, I don't know, fake trophies, participation trophies or some shit. I don't know what y'all doing. It's like you watching a nigga give the nigga in third place or fourth place, you know, the first place medal. This is what I've been watching. It's like I'm watching a motherfucker who deserves a bronze medal get the gold medal, but the nigga who came in first place, they like, yeah, you came in first place, but yeah, just hold this bronze down real quick. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about? And only time will tell if, you know, this Doshi character will stand the test of time. But, you know, niggas been calling her an industry plant. They ain't really been feeling her like that. And, you know, we'll see where it goes, but I don't know if it lasts too long. I really don't. I don't know if it lasts too long. Let's keep going. I think we got some more people bitching about Drake. Let me see this, because I don't think I watched this. Let me see.
This can never go anywhere but bad. This can go, it's silly. It don't need to be no bad. This is the one battle we don't need. Because no one can win this. This can never go anywhere but bad. This can go nowhere but bad. They two different.
Okay, this is what Drake said about UK rappers. When I guess he apparently said, he said London rappers are the best lyricists in the world. He says, no disrespect to America, but nobody in the world can out rap London rappers. This is the highest level. This is what I aspire to be. I mean, shit, he gets to talk his shit, nigga. America been saying fuck him. You not like us. All this bullshit for her. The last year? I think he get the gaslight y'all for a minute, but Drake is fucking bugging. I've already said this, okay? Drake, I don't know what the fuck you was smoking this day. You must have been having a real good fun at Wireless, which was a very successful show, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Drake absolutely killed it. All three sets, 3 different vibes. And he was really just going crazy, breaking it down. Pause. Every single night. Pause. And he had the entire UK in a chokehold. I'm just saying. Like, this shit is crazy. So shout out to that man for that. But yeah, brother, you are fucking bugging. Okay? I don't know what you was smoking. Joyner Lucas just proved exactly what we all know to be true. Brother, UK rappers, I've never heard. Even my boy Central C. I think the best rapper y'all got out there is Dave, because my nigga Dave goes crazy. Okay? Dave goes crazy. But other than that, even Central C is not like that. Okay? Let me just keep it a buck. And I fucks with Central C. But you saying some crazy shit right here, okay? You saying some crazy shit right here. I fucks with Central C, but even he's not like that, okay? Even Central C is not fucking with the. He's not fucking with our bottom T. He ain't fucking with Jack Harlow, okay? Central C ain't fucking with Jack Harlow, okay? He's down there. When it comes down to America and all of this, we gotta be real about this shit, okay? We gotta really break this shit down. UK rappers are not fucking with American rappers, okay? Central C is the only. Central C and Dave are the only niggas I listen to out of there. They are the only niggas that I can stomach. Pause. So it's just I don't want y'all niggas to get too big of a head, because I think y'all know that's a motherfucking lie when he said this, okay? I think 100% Drake was definitely putting a battery in y'all backs. It's cool. He can shout y'all out, and I completely understand this angle. I would have did the same thing. I would have said fuck America too, okay? I would have said fuck y'all niggas too. Just because this past year, as I said, you know, it's been an entire fuck Drake tour, okay? And it's still going on to this day, okay? So, but I don't think that at the end of the day, UK rappers, the best of y'all. Now, like I said, maybe Dave might be up there. Dave might probably better. Dave better than maybe a Jack Harlow. Okay, or right up there with him, or some shit like that. You feel me? He ain't too crazy with it. Dave is like, you feel me? Like I feel like Dave's lyrical ability is damn near on some shit like the Baby or Offset could reach that same type of lyrical ability. Like y'all like that. I feel like that's y'all ceiling. Okay, the best y'all best is maybe like a is like a Offset, a the Baby. You know, I can't even say like a Rick Ross. Like that might be too high. Like I can't even say that. Like y'all just don't give it up like that. From what I've heard. Now I'm not I'm not the super deepest nigga when it comes down to the UK. If y'all know some real UK lyricists, go ahead and drop some comments in there. I'll read them out, and I might check them out. But as far as I know, y'all niggas is not fucking with us, okay? Drake was smoking something this day. I don't know what he was smoking, but it was some good shit. It was some good shit, very good shit. But let me let this nigga continue, see what his whole angle or perspective is on this.
It's silly. It don't need to be no battle. This is the one battle we don't need, because no one can win this. This can never go anywhere but bad. This can go nowhere but bad. They two different fan bases. No one's going to concede defeat or victory on either side. It's just going to be a bunch of really bad back and forth. I know Jordan Luke is going to play into a little bit. They're going to battle back and forth, and it's not going to stay. It's going to be the younger guys who are trying to prove a point. And then it'll be a whole thing where the UK versus the US. We don't need that. It's silly, gang. Right? Most of these rap battles here, people get paid to do the rap battles, right?
I mean, in our defense, we whooped their ass once. We could do it again. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I'm just saying, like, this is not what they want.
And that's what their job is. And the other rap battles, Kendrick and Drake, that was a personal beef. We don't need no manufactured real world battles that spill into the streets. I won't be listening to none of that shit. I'm just gonna, before you even start, I'm not listening to none of that shit. I'm just going to be fucking honest. Don't care, don't want to hear it. So I will not be reviewing it. Don't ask me what you think of the Skepta or none of that shit. I don't know. Won't know.
God damn, nigga, is you scared? Like, are you? Niggas act like they was about to kick down his door if they caught him listening to some shit. You feel me? Like, bro, is you alright? Is you cool? Like, you good, brother? Like, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. You feel me? Calm down, brother. Cool down, Slim. You'll be alright. But yeah, I don't know. You acting like you're a little bit too scared of the smoke, my boy.
Listen, don't care. Because I think it's silly, it's manufactured, it's a distraction.
It's all hip hop.
It's just to distract niggas, because niggas never had beef before, right? The only time I ever heard London having an issue like, yo, these New York dudes got to start paying homage to the drill. They taking our drill sound, that almost caused problems, right? So it's like, why would we antagonize some shit that nothing's going on? Nigga. Because yeah, the dude's gonna battle here and there, but it's going to trickle down, and these guys that's in the gangs and shit gonna start going at each other, and it's just gonna get dumb at that point. These young kids can't handle rap battles. They're not built for this, because they don't have the concept of hip hop from the beginning. So they'll take it to somebody coming over there, they visit in fucking London with their fucking moms and shit and get stabbed and shit. You know what I mean? So no, I don't want nothing to do with this battle. Okay? What I'm saying is, I don't think it's necessary. I don't think no one's going to win. But let me read this article and see what Drake thinks, because he apparently wants to kick this into gear. Right? And I know a lot of Drake fans come.
This nigga is paranoid. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, brother. You gotta calm down. I don't think it's that serious from what I've seen. I haven't really seen it. Well, Top 5 did get tagged up in the neck. Okay, he did catch a little hot one. You know what I'm saying? Well, he didn't catch a hot one, but he caught some cold steel. He caught one to the neck. You feel me? But I don't know. You know, maybe these UK niggas might feel like they got something to prove, but I don't necessarily feel like it has bubbled up to that level. It's been a couple of days since that comment, you know, and I haven't necessarily seen anybody like really crashing out. But I mean, I don't know, maybe time will tell. But I think if niggas are crashing out over this whole thing, like, that might be stupid. Okay, that might be a little dumb. Okay, I don't know about that one. All right. We got some more people reacting to, because I had some shit in the tuck. Okay, we had a couple of things in the tuck. Let's react real quick to Joe Budden. Let's react to Joe Budden on What Did I Miss? Because a lot of people had their own perspectives on this shit, okay? As I said, but when it comes down to that London shit, Drake, he's tripping, okay? But let's get back into it.
Drake released some music that was Friday night. Mm-hmm. He told everybody to be at a certain place at 9 p.m. I don't know where.
YouTube. It was YouTube. It was streamed.
YouTube. They were streaming at 9 p.m. It was him in a truck driving around Toronto, cursing motherfuckers out, getting a lot of love from the fans.
Well, first he was in the ice
shit for his rollout.
Definitely
specific for him.
Yeah, definitely innovative.
We know that he loves all these streamers and the streamer kids. So I mean, it was a flyway to release music.
Let's get into it.
The stream?
It was a lot. Like, I was just hitting the fast forward.
It was pretty boring.
Yeah.
Wasn't nothing going on.
Nothing going on. Literally, he was just walking around like measuring ice. Like, he wasn't
measuring.
And it was some, you know what I'm saying? Now it was nothing going on. Now, if this was Kendrick, just peep. Because if this was Kendrick, and Kendrick was in some fucking ice room, just let Kendrick would have been doing the same exact shit. I promise you. It would have been, oh my God, this is deep. We got to really sit down and break down what this means. Imagine if Kendrick was doing the same exact shit. Just take Drake out and add Kendrick Lamar. Niggas would still be making breakdown videos to this day. Right now, we would still be watching breakdown videos of the shit, or what this shit could mean. Oh my God, like, come on, nigga, like, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I hate when niggas over here, they be trying to kind of downplay like the whole message and meaning, and like, I really hate when niggas be trying to downplay this shit. Or again, maybe niggas just don't be that in tune. I done told y'all niggas before, like a lot of these niggas are not in touch or in tune. They see these little highlights in media and shit like that, but these niggas don't really have their ears to the streets. Not no more. I don't know, maybe these niggas assistants pass them a few highlights for the day, pass them a few trending topics for the day, but half of the time it don't seem like you niggas are really for y'all to be a hip-hop platform. For y'all, I don't see how y'all don't really dive into these meanings and these in like the real music and be fans of the music and be like, okay, what's going on here? Let's really break that down. Let's talk about that. Let's break down what's going on here. These niggas, oh, well, it wasn't really nothing. It was kind of boring. Now, when he was in a car, he's just riding around, but he's previewing shit. He's previewing drops. He's previewing drops. So how are you niggas not getting what's going on? How are you niggas not getting it? And it be this, oh yeah, you know. But when, like I said, let Kendrick Lamar would have been doing the same shit, the same exact shit. We would have been acting like there's this revolutionary second coming of Jesus Christ, nigga. These niggas would have been really acting like Jesus was coming back to earth.
Bring ice blocks?
That's right.
Retention.
For the tape measure.
That's it.
You said what?
Retention.
Oh yeah, maybe
That's it.
And we got
But how do you niggas call yourselves hip hop fans? How do y'all niggas call yourself a hip hop platform? Is there not gonna be anybody who's a student to this shit who's really researching and getting into this shit? Maybe y'all need a younger person on the cast who's really diving in and having these conversations on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's tapped in like a Lauren LaRosa, but on 10. You feel me? Maybe y'all need a streamer on y'all team. Because y'all be so out of touch. I don't understand how y'all are not really breaking this shit down and trying to see what's going on here. But these niggas are always quick to suck Kendrick off and try to act like everything that comes out of his mouth has these 4 quadruple meaning. Like what are we talking about? But when you see art in the making, y'all act like it's nothing. Y'all dismiss it. This is art. This is art. The whole time, in the way that they were able to seamlessly get all of this streaming done from angle to angle and damn near be in the middle. First of all, y'all not even peeping as a director, as a person who's been behind the camera. Y'all not even peeping what was done on a technical level. Just on a technical level alone. How this nigga had the whole stream seamlessly moving along from scene to scene. And then played a music video and performed it in the middle of that. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Are you niggas good? I don't get it. We don't be watching the same shit. We not the same type of fans. We're not the same type of fans. We can't be. Because if you're not getting all the references, if you're not getting all the, and shout out to What's the Dirt, if you're not getting all the Iceman references, the comic book references, doing your research, or at least following and you know, getting yourself updated and doing your homework on the people that are doing their research, at least keeping yourself updated with them. If you're not doing that, at least, like, what are you here for? What are you talking about? What are you niggas here talking about? Y'all just in the space, just taking up space. Cause you niggas don't even really be into the music for real. But then again, this is a podcast. The Breakfast Club is a podcast or radio show for niggas who are 50, out of touch, and not paying attention to this shit anyway. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, and that's okay. But at the same time, you niggas need to put on a little, at least a little disclaimer or some shit like that to say that this is not your bag anymore. Maybe, you know, the hip hop space. I don't understand how y'all can be a leading voice in the hip hop space if you're not really in it for real. You're not really doing your research. This is why niggas fuck with a nigga like academics and shit like that, because at very least the nigga is a fan to the shit that he talks about, and he's really in it, and he's really, you know, contributing to the culture that he also takes out of, but he studies it at the same time. A lot of you niggas who feel like you're gatekeepers to the culture, you niggas don't even study the culture. You don't even know the culture. As much as the people that y'all criticize and tell that they have no business speaking on it or being a part of it, or all the weird shit that y'all be saying, like half of you niggas aren't even real students of the game. You got people like that big bitch Mooney, whatever the fuck her name is, ham hock having ass. You got bitches like that who are not even students of the game. They don't even love this shit for real. They are grifters. But you niggas feel like y'all can dictate and talk to the people who actually put blood, sweat, and tears. They study the game. They show the game respect. They know what they're talking about. Their topics and their dialogue is multi-dimensional. You niggas don't have the same ability, but you guys feel like y'all can dictate who can speak on this shit and all of this shit. That's why even with the whole neon thing this morning with the Breakfast Club, that shit was weird. This shit was weird. That shit was weird too. Because it's like certain people, it's like y'all just don't have the time to talk. You're just not in tune with certain shit. Now, I'm not the type of nigga, I don't really like the nigga Neon or whatever like that, but he seems like he trying to turn a new leaf. A lot of these niggas do that. They get that bag and then they want to calm down. You know what I'm saying? I remember NLE Chopper came out like he was fucking, you know, off 50 perks when he first came out. Now now he's a sex addict. Now he's an info. You feel me? Borderline zesty. These niggas get the bag and then they feel like they become sane again magically. So I kind of get it. But even that shit, I don't really like that shit. Y'all niggas is not, for y'all to be inserting yourselves into so many topics and conversations, y'all don't do a lot of research. Let's continue. Let's see what they actually have to say about the track.
Assume, right, that, he was scheduled to do a stream with Kai. That was postponed or rescheduled or canceled altogether. I don't know. I'm not in the OVO group chat. But I assumed that he was going to debut this record there, had a change of plans, and said, why don't we just do this?
Yeah, way flyer. I mean, I think the look for Kai would have been amazing, but I think,
of course,
him taking it in his own hands and doing something creative is dope.
And Kai's had no shortage of amazing looks.
He's good.
Yeah. And honestly, I was getting a little sick of Drake looking for approval from the streamers, like sending them the record, having them hype it before it's released. And then when it come, maybe it's below expectations or not whatever these fucking streamer kids said it was. Like, yeah, I like him taking control of the narrative into his hands and his hands only. I do like that.
Agreed.
And he's still working with them. So it's
they still cool, but like sometimes it's time for the superstar to get away from the crowd.
The superstar should be a superstar.
Yeah, that's cool throughout the year, but I'm me, and it's time for me to go show you why all y'all are such huge fans.
No, running me instead of me running New York.
And he's got no shortage of talent around him. People.
You are here today to hear Drake hate from Joe Budden. I don't have any.
Me neither.
Me either.
Me neither.
Not today.
This record's tough.
However,
Fuck with this record.
it's part of the reason I hired my good brother Mark Lamont Hill.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is because he hates Drake.
Oh,
I don't hate Drake.
Yeah, he hates Drake. So
I don't hate
we're gonna get a lot of good Drake hate from him. So I'm gonna play the other side. Yeah, I know this was.
I don't hate Drake. I like him when he raps.
We're not gonna start with. We always start with love.
Right.
We can't let you lead.
Okay.
We start with love. I'm playing We Made It because this sound right here, this sound, the Spartan 300 sound, the Dungeon, We're Going to War sound, I like that sound in beats.
I was hearing trophies, but same shit.
Trophies too.
Yeah.
Trophy shit right there in your production. Had his records on my demo. That is some sounds in the beat though. Turn this off for a minute. Let me let y'all know out there if you've never tried to make a song. When these sounds start appearing in the beat, the artist wants to kill a lot of people, or the artist heard everything that y'all typed, or there's just a feeling of Gladiator 2 with them niggas on the ship in the water going through all the obstacles. It's a fight feeling. I do like him opening up to his people how he feels post-fight.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just doing this because outside of how I feel about the song, I like the attitude of, yeah, everybody else fucking kicked up off this shit, off this battle shit. I am, yeah, let me tell you where I stand on it.
And realize how, you know, at the end of the day, and now niggas not necessarily shitting on the record here, but realize how in the previous clip that we watched of niggas trying to act like, oh, Drake is crying, he's this, that, the. At the end of the day, when you take a logical take and you sit here and realize, again, and use your own ears and eyes and see that you niggas have been on a world tour with this pedophile shit, and you think I'm not about to say nothing? You think I'm about to just, oh, he's crying. Okay, he's crying. So what is this nigga doing? The fuck are we talking about? It's just crazy how Kendrick needs that record and has to keep spinning that record so he can put, you know, asses in seats. He still needs this beef and is still trying to feed himself off this beef, feed his family off this beef. It's really a bizarre thing to see because I don't necessarily think we would see, and we don't see, Drake doing the same thing. We don't.
I like him on these beats. Hey, who is out there asking Drake how it felt? Who's doing that? For real? Who's doing that to Drake in the streets? I feel bad for him now.
I like that shit.
I like it too. I like it a lot.
It's hard.
Loved it on
Mark,
the
you
first
don't
listen.
like it?
It's hard. We're not tossing the Mark yet.
I just saw his expression.
Yeah,
If
but
he's-
hit Texas. Yeah. We're not tossing it to Mark. Let Mark enjoy his tea. Let him chill. We start with love.
I love it.
We
I do
begin
love
with
it.
love, and he shouted you out, showed you a lot of love. Don't just toss to the nigga that hates him in the room.
No, absolutely not. No, and I love it. You know what I'm thinking of when I hear these songs? I'm thinking about the same effect that Queen's music used to have. Like they did, like, you know, anthms. You know what I mean?
Let us do this. we on to hear the Bohemian Rhapsody side of this.
Go
We
ahead.
don't
Go
want.
ahead.
We don't.
Let's not do that.
No, I love Fat Bottom.
Okay,
I love
now look what you did. Now look what you did. The white.
What are these niggas talking
Miss, I think that he knocked his hook out of here. I love the sounds in this beat, and I love the irony in what did I miss? I mean, well, like everything. I don't know if there was. I don't know if there's ever been somebody that missed more.
That's what you think he's talking about?
You've
He's saying that, what did I
missed every lyric from every album from you.
No, I thought he was saying that like, yo, what did I miss when I had these niggas around me that I didn't see that they had other
Thank you.
shit.
What I'm telling you is that all of his lyrics from day one have been about this.
A lot of them, yeah.
About phony niggas?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fake love.
That's yeah.
Friends that we not friends. And I thought we were friends.
Well played.
Why aren't we friends?
Back to Houdini, like he said. Yeah.
What did I do? What did you do? It's been his whole career. So to say, what did I miss? Have you ever heard a fucking Drake album, nigga?
I think what these niggas are misinterpreting what Drake is actually saying right here in particular, just because Drake obviously thought his radar was pretty spot on, at some point, and certain people probably obviously played their hand and showed their true intentions to him in the past, and he's learned to avoid those people. However, the people that he beefed with last year are some of his closest friends or collaborators in the industry. Future, he made a whole album with Future, okay? A whole album. Rick Ross, countless records, classics with Rick Ross. Metro Boomin, same thing. So these are not people that Drake is expecting to also be on some fuck shit. Because at the end of the day, I sat here with all you niggas. I told you the type of niggas I don't like. I told you the type of behavior I don't like. I shared shit with you. I helped you niggas out. I broke bread with you. When I thought I cut all the snakes out of my grass, I left you niggas standing. You niggas stayed around me. So obviously, somewhere, he thought that he could really trust these people that were around him. That were the few people standing from a long 15 years of dominance. A long 15 years of dominance. So it's not foreign. It's not like this foreign concept to imagine that he's over here like, well, what the fuck did I miss, nigga? Because last time I checked, you niggas was standing beside me. So we talking about the people that been with him. We talking about some of his, like, again, some of the people he's made some of his best records with. Some of his most memorable records. And we're not just talking about rappers. We're talking about executives and, behind the scene players. Remember the comments from Ack of niggas who would personally come into him, and him just getting the full, scope of the land of the niggas who have a problem with Drake. And it was damn near immeasurable for the nigga. It's crazy. And I'm just sitting here like, God damn, that's tough. That is tough. But let's get into this next one. Let's switch it up with this next one. We got Wayno also giving his 2 cents about it. Let's get into this.
Welcome back to I'll Do It Myself. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you like what I do, hit that sub button. Today we talking about Drake, the Iceman. I'm gonna just put it out there. Call me a hater. Call me a hater right now, y'all. Just call me a hater. Do I hate the song? No, I actually don't hate the song. Do I hate the stuff that he has to do in order to be seen? Yeah, that's what I'm talking more so about. Debates. Who's the best? Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. Cole, Kendrick, Drake. Hasn't been a big three since then. Nobody wants to even consider somebody else being a part of this three or making a 3 series. Let's just leave it for where it's at right now. When I think about the best rappers, yeah, they all got to entertain, right? But what's they shining, what's they number one quality as to the reason why we mess with them? Rap, right? Rap. Now, you could go back through storylines and seeing where certain directions was met, how they handled adversity, how they switched onto other things, how they've changed their focus from one to the next. Everybody's done it in their career. But let's talk about Drake. I'm not one of them people that just hate the man.
Students across South Carolina receive an education.
This is what I don't get. And I don't understand what he means by I don't like what he has to do to get seen. Because what do you mean by that? I hope he's not talking about the the whole Iceman episode 1 stream, because at the end of the day, this is a rollout. Let's be clear. Now, I don't know where he's going with this, because again, I just put a couple of things aside so that we can cover it here today. But I don't know where he's going with this. But I hope he's not talking about Iceman episode 1. Because what do you mean the stuff that he has to do to get seen? As if him just dropping What Did I Miss by itself, no streaming episode, as if it wouldn't have still went number 2. I mean, are we being serious? Cause I'm more than certain that it most definitely would have still went number 2, regardless. So I don't know what kind of angle he's about to take, but already you're losing me. You're losing me, Wayno. And I fucks with you, but you're losing me, my boy.
I can honestly say that. I know it's the popular thing to do, to just be able to say he's everything wrong and everything he does is just absolutely wrong, and why is he's never should have been a part of hip hop. He's a cancer. I'm not one of those people. I accept you how I met you. Now, I do understand that within your career you got to grow, and through that growth you're gonna go down a road, and through that road that you go down, there's gonna be certain hurdles that you got to hit, that you got to jump clear over, or you're gonna get hit with a bump. Now, my thing, the reason why I brought up the whole, big three, from back in the day, the Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. Jay was the one that started that stuff anyway. Reason why I bring that up is because why did he got to do so much? You know what I'm saying? Or why is he doing so much? Why isn't the rap just enough? So this whole Iceman thing we've been hearing about for a minute, everybody was, the Iceman's coming, and I don't think everybody's paying attention to the narrative or maybe the direction he wants to go with the Iceman.
Now, Wayno. Now, if I look up, because I know you got some videos on Clipse. Now, if I look up your video talking about the Clipse album, I want you to be talking about the same shit. I want you to be asking why these niggas are stopping at every fucking podcast known to man. Why do they have to do so much to push this trash ass album? Why do they have to do so much to push this whole ass album? I hope you are over here singing the same tune. That's all I'm saying. I hope you're going to be singing the same tune, because we going to look. I'm just saying, we going to look, brother. Cause this ain't you lose again. You're losing me.
For me, I'm gonna tell you what it is.
And then again, it's like, bro, Drake doesn't even normally have this big of a rollout. Drake does his first like real rollout in I don't know how long. And you over here asking why is he doing so much? Nigga, it's a rollout. The fuck? It's not a typical rollout. You niggas wouldn't be over here asking Kanye why is he doing so much? You would just be like, oh, okay, that's Kanye. I can't lie. This is artistic. This is that. The same thing I'll be saying, like, and you look at it from every angle and every video we go to, these niggas ask these questions and they react to the music and what Drake is doing exclusively in a way because it's Drake. And what I mean by that is exactly what I said before. If you take Drake out of the picture, if you take him out of the whole video and you place Kendrick Lamar in it, this nigga, the niggas on Joe Budden's podcast, they would not be saying the same shit. I promise you. And like I said, I fucks with Wayno, but he would not even be saying the same shit. I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe this is the angle you take if this was Kendrick Lamar doing Iceman episode 1. Like, I just feel like y'all niggas don't keep that same energy. Y'all have this Drake stigmatism. I just feel like y'all give so much of Kendrick Lamar in his bullshit. And when I say this, I'm not even really talking about Wayno because I don't know his perspective on it. But a lot of you niggas have the same perspective. And my question would be, why didn't you ask Kendrick Lamar why did he have to do so much when it came down to him wearing a fucking crown of thorns, a bust down crown of thorns for like a year straight? Why didn't y'all ask him why he's doing so much? Or why he have to do so much? Why he has to do all of that? Like, I just don't get it. I just don't feel like... I feel like you niggas be looking at shit through a certain lens because it's Drake. Whether it's one way or another, whether you a Drake hater, whether you just critiquing it, it's just weird to see the shit in real time. Because I'm telling you, I don't see this nigga making this same exact video, having the same exact perspective, if we remove Drake and put Kendrick Lamar in his place for Iceman episode 1. I don't see you niggas keeping that same tune and asking these same questions or reacting the same way. Now again, the Budden podcast seemed to, treat the shit pretty favorably, minus, that whole ass nigga at the end, Mark Lamont. But even how y'all dismiss the tidbits, the Easter eggs in the video that have a broader or a deeper message of what's going on about the album, about Drake's perspective and how he sees himself right now, it just amazes me how you guys are missing that. It amazes me how y'all niggas miss that and just dismiss all of these things. And y'all are supposed to be hip hop platforms. Again, if you take Drake out and you put Kendrick Lamar in Iceman episode 1 and he's doing all these things, a lot of you niggas have a whole different perspective on this video. But let's continue.
Richard Kuklinski, the Iceman who was a hitman for the mob. Right? That's the only thing I was able to make sense of when I seen all them guns. The hitman. Now, if you don't know about him, he was a hitman that really, really ruthless.
And that's just one meaning, though. You only breaking down one meaning of it.
The reason why they called him the Iceman is because when he had a hit on you, he'd take and store you somewhere, right? He'd store you somewhere in a fridge, and then he would throw you out in the summer, so that you could defrost, so that they couldn't determine when he did what he did. But when I put those two and two together for myself, because I don't even, he could be Iceman from X-Men, be all types of different Icemen and shit, right? When I put that together, I was just like, all right, has almost every single rapper taken a picture of had a gun in their video, been shot in their video, all types of stuff in their videos? Yeah, that's basically a part of what people do in hip hop. But I just was like, bro, again, I don't hate the man, but I hate some of the things that he does. Because I feel like if you are who they say you are, why you gotta do so much? Now, this could be just him doing his own marketing and saying, this is what I'm gonna do to show him. I like the fact that he's by himself. But then after that, he does the live stream. And this is when he do the live stream that kind of like throws me off with everything. Because what you do in a live stream, right? What you do in a live stream.
This is Pod 5, the first fully immersive sleep.
I feel like the live stream throws a lot of these niggas off, but just from a technical standpoint, to have this man seamlessly going from scene to scene, angle to angle, and it's a live stream, then he performs and basically does a music video, one take all the way through. Like, did we not peep the same thing? Like, what the fuck, nigga? Yo, these niggas don't record. You niggas obviously have not been in the field or worked with enough cameramen or some shit like that. I was sitting here wondering how the fuck all of that shit was being done. You know what I'm saying? Because logistics wise, that shit has to be a nightmare. But these niggas did it seamlessly. Clear picture. The shit wasn't breaking up, stutter. Like, this shit was crazy. I don't know. And then even when it comes down to the guns, niggas nitpicking about the guns. First of all, it's hip hop, nigga. What are we talking about? There's been countless guns in niggas' videos for I don't know how long. What the fuck are we talking about? There's been guns. There's guns in niggas' videos. But on top of that, I think it was already said and proven that, you know, the person who shot that in particular has that kind of style with displaying people, you know, with massive houses and their massive gun collections. So the person who shot that, that's kind of their style. That's kind of their theme. Again, it would behoove a lot of these niggas to just do a lick of research and really dive in and not be so quick to kind of, because it's a rollout, nigga. Again, it's a rollout. I'm trying to figure out if you have an artist, because Wayno is a manager himself. Wayno has managed people. I think he managed A Boogie, if I'm not mistaken. But Wayno has managed people. What if this kind of rollout is not something that you fuck with and you would recommend your artist do? What do you recommend, Wayno? What do you recommend? What does your artist rollouts look like? Besides, should they take the Clipse route and stop at every fucking podcast known to man, bitching and complaining about either Kanye West, Travis Scott, whole bunch of hoe ass shit? I mean, what should we be talking about? What should this be about? I really need to know at this point. what does your artist rollouts look like if it doesn't look like this? Because that was some shit I've never seen. Like I said, just from the standpoint of a director and a cameraman, them pulling off what they pulled off is crazy. It's crazy. And we basically watched a live stream video. How many times has that been done? Where the live stream is the video and you one take it all the way through, seamless shots, no stuttering, no nothing, clear picture, and it's a live stream. We watching this shit all the way through. Y'all niggas is tripping. Y'all tripping. Y'all not watching what I was watching. Y'all not watching what I was watching.
Like, he hasn't done live streams. He been doing live streams, especially with the gambling and all that. He got the stake thing. One thing I understand about Drake is that every time he's on camera, he's getting paid. I don't care what he's doing. Every time this man on camera, it's a check being cut. So I understand the business aspect of it. But why is so much relied upon, like, the street? Like, for him to be a great, for him to be one of the best ever, I just think that riding around in a truck through Toronto is just not it. That's just corny to me, because I just feel like he don't have to do that. Like, why do you have to do that? Now, also keep in mind that I'm not the typical, what people would say, Drake fan. I like his music. I've liked his music over time. But the actions, and these are his own actions. I mean, if you go to the lyrics, he starts off by saying, I don't give a fuck if you love me. I don't give a fuck if you like me. So he could care less about what I got to say. But I just look at it from the standpoint, if we comparing you to the greatest or the greats or your peers, what is this? Now I get the whole,
It's a rollout, nigga. The fuck is this nigga talk? It's a rollout, nigga. Did Mr. Morale not have a rollout? Did Astro World not have a rollout, nigga? Am I missing something? Did niggas stop doing rollouts at some point? Somebody let me know. What am I missing? When did niggas stop doing rollouts? When did we start critiquing niggas because they're doing a rollout for their album? What the fuck are we talking about? No, for real. What are we actually talking about? We're critiquing a nigga because he's doing a full-on rollout, like actually putting effort. We like, and as a Drake fan, we've been saying this for the last couple of months. Drake has been dominating the game with one hand behind his back. Drake is lazy when it comes to rollouts usually. Now that he's putting in effort, niggas have a problem with it? Now that he's putting in some effort into his rollout, niggas have a problem with his rollout. Look, what are we really even talking about? This makes no sense. I'm not getting what he's putting down right now. This is not none of this is making sense, brother. You're not making no sense at all. You really upset, or you're really being, thrown off, or asking why is he doing all of this when all of this is for his Iceman rollout. I mean, it wasn't even really too crazy. It was simple, but it was very compact with Easter eggs and, little details for you to pick up on if you are really in tune and you're really interested in hip hop and doing your homework. But I'm not getting the majority of you niggas who have an issue with the record, because y'all critiques of the record, y'all issue with the records are not making sense. They're just not making sense to me.
If he running with this Iceman, and I think he running with the Richard Kuklinski thing. I think he running with that because that's the only thing I can make sense out of. You know what I mean? Him, the hitman. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that really, really makes sense to me as to his direction of what he doing. It's hard to dismiss what's going on currently, though. The lawsuit. Yeah, y'all keep talking about the lawsuit. Yes, because it's a big topic in what's going on. It's current. It has everything to do with him. I just don't know what he represents. I don't. I'm keeping it all the way funky. I don't know what he represents. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he about anymore. There was one point in time where he was just about the ladies and he just was about shit talking. And then now it's like, I don't know, the tough guy era been going on for a minute. I think that what was special about what he was able to do with Scorpion was this. Beef with Pusha T. He outs you as to not, what was it? His son. You keeping a son in hiding and you hiding it. And then you had this the diabolical record that we've never heard, which I don't believe ever existed. But what he was able to do was go right back to what we knew him for, and that was just making hits. Off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Off the rip, he was right straight to it. Like, didn't waste no time. Kiki, do you love me? You know what I mean? Like, he had
Did this nigga forgot? Was he asleep all of February or something? I'm sorry. Was this nigga asleep all of February when some sexy songs dropped? What we talking about? What the fuck we in the Doja room? I be lighting up these blunts. I be smoking, getting high, and my memory work better than you niggas. And y'all don't smoke, don't drink. Y'all don't be doing half of the shit. And I'm trying to figure out how my memory works better than you niggas. What are you talking about? Nigga, what are you talking about? Because either way, whatever your angle is with this, Drake was still talking his shit when it came down to Pusha T. Like he is now. And he was still making hits like he is now. What do we talk? He just dropped the #1 album, nigga. What is it that these niggas don't be getting?
Hits. God's playing all hits. Album full of hits.
What is Nokia, nigga? What is Nokia? The fuck?
And it's like, for what's going on now, I just think presentation says a lot. You feel me? Like, if you give me food and you telling me it's the best, but it ain't played it right and it look kind of funny, I'm not gonna want to touch that shit. Straight up. If it's played it wrong, if I'm in a fancy restaurant and they just throw everything on there, it's probably good, but how much do I trust that it's gonna be good?
All right, man. We don't know what the fuck this man talking about. I ain't gonna lie to you. We gonna get to another undercover K thought real quick though. You know what I'm saying? Sorry I have to do it to you niggas. This nigga always has the fucking most retarded takes, but I had to put it aside. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't seen any of these videos yet. I'm telling you. It's a lot of bullshit that I'm listening to. A whole lot. But it is what it is. We're gonna just go ahead and continue. We're gonna push through it.
Why that sound kind of hard though? What I'm thinking about it. I mean, I don't. Okay, I didn't mean to put myself out there as like a Rod Wave fan. I'm not a. It's just a lot. How do you go from the? So you warming it up? I swear to God, I'll kill you.
I don't give a fuck if you love.
Bro. Okay, hold on. It's just a lot. How do you go from the? How do you go from the back room to in front of 50?
Nigga, what are you talking?
What did I miss?
Be cool. Be cool.
It's love for my brothers and bet you a traitor. Let's go. You switch on the guys and supported a hater. Let's go. ski. I look at this shit like a BTC. Could be down this week, then I'm up next week. I can't say it didn't surprise.
Maybe not the one. Kendrick was saying you was offering niggas Bitcoin, so it's like maybe should have went with Ethereum. You know what I'm saying? Hell, troll niggas and go Doge on some shit. I probably wouldn't have referenced the Bitcoin though.
All you wanted was to add a column.
I don't know what this nigga is talking about. This fucking bum ass nigga. He real close to getting fried. Don't worry.
Let's go. This is some TLC shit on the dead guys. Some TLC shit, cause my nigga, you gon' need a chili ice pack for your left eye. I saw bro end up pop out with Denver and get right gang since headlines.
LeBron. I don't think that's true. How? Not LeBron is DeRozan? You can't rap at niggas that's not rapping back at you. Unless DeRozan or LeBron.
Nigga, that nigga told Metro shut your whole ass up and make some drums. Nigga, that nigga will rap whoever the fuck he wanna rap at, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? The fuck is the rapper supposed to do, nigga? This is what I'm saying. Like, this is why I don't like these niggas. Cause if Drake was on Instagram tweeting or posting some reels and shit all day, talking about this shit instead, you'd be telling him to go hit the studio and make some fucking music. So which one is it, my nigga? This is why I don't like niggas like this. These niggas just bro.
I was about to drop a track, like just leave it.
Man, Tiffany blue stones, I done made plenty shit right at a 2.
Like you got your crosshairs on the wrong target. Bet not be LeBron, cause you got that nigga tatted, bro. You can't say shit to that nigga. LeBron ain't even dead, and you got him on you. That's crazy. I saw what's old boy?
Not no more.
Bam.
Not no more, nigga.
Man, Kevo, he got like Trump, Nixon, Ronald Reagan on his stomach or some shit. I don't know, but like when I saw that, I just knew that there was levels of dick riding that I didn't even know were possible for niggas, bro. I didn't even know it was like. I didn't know that was scientifically possible to get a nigga that's not dead tatted on you, and they're not.
Mind you, this is the nigga who said he don't know if he can listen to Drake anymore after everything that has been said by Kendrick Lamar. But here he is, listening to a new Drake drop as it's streaming live. You listening to the song before Drake fans, real Drake fans, is listening to the shit, nigga. You a whole thought. And you talking about somebody being dick riders, nigga. Shut your stupid ass up. I swear to God, I want to slap the shit out of niggas sometimes.
Not your son or your brother
slap the glasses
or your dad, I guess. I don't know. I didn't know that was possible.
Looking at hoes, word for word at all of the shows. You always felt like this, man. What did I miss?
Wait, hold on. Are these tracks? These are definitely not. There's no way these are tracks. Oh, is that it? I like that. I'll be honest, I like that. We got to have a talk about the content, though. I'll be honest. I heard a lot of stuff in there, and I'm like, what? We got to have a talk about the content.
He sounded relatively hungry on this one.
I don't know if it was hungry, but definitely bitter. I could feel the bitterness from this. And the thing about this, right? Have y'all seen, y'all have seen Friday, right? I forgot who it was. I always forget bro name. You know when Debo, like, walk up on him, beat his ass, or he took his bike or his chain or whatever it was. I forget the scene. And he go back afterwards. He like, damn, that's fucked up. I'd have helped y'all. Yeah, Red. He like, that's fucked up. I'd have helped y'all. Well, I guess that's not really a good example. But it feels like that. You know what I'm saying? It feels like that because it's like Drake looking at everybody else, like saying, why y'all ain't help me? Essentially. I'm confused.
What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? Help him with what? What did he need help for? What the fuck did he need help with? What the fuck did he need help with when he bodied the entire industry in Family Matters? He bodied all you niggas. Help with what? All you niggas admitted in the second verse. In the second beat, in the after the first beat switch. You niggas all admitted that he killed all of these niggas. Even y'all admitted that shit. So what the fuck did he need help with? What are you talking about? You niggas contradict your own statements. I remember what the fuck you niggas was saying. I remember the shit. You niggas might not remember what the fuck y'all was coming out of your own fucking mouths. But I remember. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly this nigga needed help with. When he went down the line and gave everybody bars. And then finished the song off with headshots to K-Thot's head top. Straight headshots. This is why these niggas just hop on the internet. They just talk. Like I told you, a lot of these niggas who are on that side, they're just opportunists. They're grifters. They look at the landscape and they see how they can use current events, what's currently going on, any conflicts or what have you. They figure out how to use that to their advantage. Again, we are watching a nigga who said he can no longer listen to Drake after everything Kendrick Lamar said about him. But here he is, once again, listening to Drake.
What did you expect them to do? And I get what you're saying, right? I'm not trying to be facetious here. You wanted them to pick a side, and you wanted that side to be unanimously, unequivocally yours, publicly.
What are you talking about? Just like I explained in the last video with Wayno, because these niggas have amnesia. A lot of these niggas have amnesia and they like to rewrite history. We're talking about Future, Rick Ross, Metro Boomin, The Weeknd, countless executives that we don't know about, whole bunch of faces and people that remain unnamed and behind the scenes that we don't know about behind this calculated hit. Drake is not over here just talking about some rando niggas and asking, why didn't y'all help me? You talking about it feels like that. It feels like that because you want it to feel like that, nigga. The fuck? The fuck is you talking about, you bum ass nigga? You want it to feel like that. But what it actually is him saying, I gave hits to all you niggas. After I cut the snakes out my grass, a lot of you niggas were the only ones left standing. And you niggas tried to give me bars? You niggas tried to line me up? And I gave a lot of you niggas your first number one? I gave a lot of you niggas your biggest looks? I helped all you niggas? What are you missing, nigga? What are y'all niggas missing? Drake should have named this song, What Did Y'all Miss? What did you miss, nigga? Because a lot of you niggas missed the plot. A lot of you niggas have amnesia. And I don't like that for you niggas. I don't like that. It's sad to see. I expect better from you niggas.
But you saw them sometimes play in the middle or just outright completely, you know what I'm saying? Either at his show, in the music video, you know what I'm saying? I heard different. It's a lot of people that don't know that there was a very deep relationship between Drake and DeRozan. So I get why he would feel away if that bar is like toward him in any way. But I just can't stop feeling like, bro, your anger is misdirected. You wouldn't even be having this conversation had you put more effort into the rap battle. you would be fine right now. No one would have to choose a side. You can't be mad at people and be like, oh yeah, you can't go to the show when you're not even making any tracks back. Chat, when was the pop out? How much time was between Not Like Us and the pop out? Maybe 2 months, around 2 months. Within those 2 months, before the pop out had even happened, you dropped no response back. And like I said before, when you listen to Drake casually and you just don't pay attention to anything that he says, he's amazing background music. He can be. Drake isn't like what is her name? Sabrina Carpenter, is that her name? I mean, he is, but like, I can listen to a Sabrina Carpenter song and sometimes feel like it's poppy enough for me to not have to listen to what she's saying because she's not really saying anything. And that's probably not a good example to use because she's a bit more artistic than the average pop star to a certain extent. But she does like kind of lean into those regular basic pop tropes, you know what I'm saying, like everybody else does. Drake takes himself seriously and he doesn't make music.
Is she texting someone behind your...
Nigga said Drake takes himself seriously. What is he not supposed to be taking seriously? I'm trying to figure out what's he not supposed to be taking seriously. Like, the nigga has been big. He's been being called a pedophile for the last year, almost about to be a year and a half. About to be going on a year and a half of there just being a world tour of him being called a pedophile. This Fuck Drake tour. We seen the clips today. So, again, it's like, what are y'all missing? What are y'all not getting? Why aren't y'all getting the picture? And why are you trying to purposely misconstrue the message of what's going on here?
That's like supposed to be listened to on the surface, if you get what I mean. Like, you're supposed to actually interpret what he's saying and it's supposed to mean something. But when you know what he's talking about is like an outright lie to an extent, it's like, I can't take you serious. I'm looking at you and all these guns laid out and I can't take it serious because I don't know who these are for. When you were supposed to respond, and I'm not saying you were supposed to shoot Kendrick Lamar or nothing like that or any of his constituents, but what are you shooting at now? It's over. The war, it passed. The storm is not over you anymore. It's what's happening? What are the guns for? Are these loaded? Who are you aiming them at? I don't get it. And if I'm to give him grace and be like, well, Drake is paranoid now, and the guns are at everyone that he feels betrayed him, it's even worse because you're mad. Here, I really want to understand Drake because post this whole back and forth, I think Drake has been a very crazy case study. Wouldn't you be mad? The way that these relationships have been presented to me is that nobody in the industry is really that deep in anyway, so I really wouldn't be upset. Like, me thinking about this from an artist's point of view, I wouldn't look at nobody as if they have allegiance to me because we made a song together. That's just me personally. If you keep this in context and you look at the way he responded to Control, although I agree with his opinion about Control and the way people reacted to it, he said Kendrick said harsh words on Control. I didn't think Kendrick said anything crazy on that track at all. If that's how he responded to that, this is just like an extreme, I feel like an extreme overreaction to people that maybe you just realize now weren't that close to you. And the way that he's...
What do these niggas be talking about? It's an extreme overreaction. The nigga goes from, oh yeah, I like the song, I think it's cool, to, I think this is an extreme overreaction. My nigga, again, and I have to reiterate this. If this nigga was watching Kendrick Lamar and you take Drake out and put him in the same exact spot, this nigga would be having this fucking this fucking epiphany. Probably would write a whole fucking essay, dissertation about how deep Kendrick Lamar is. Pause. This nigga would not be talking about, oh God, Kendrick Lamar, he looks paranoid. Why does he have all of these guns? What does this mean? Like, nigga, you're stupid. You're a dumbass. This nigga always has how does this nigga have fans? Who's fans of this nigga? This nigga's a dumb ass nigga. I'm sorry. He been a dumbass. Now every time this nigga opens his mouth, it's nothing but dumb shit. It don't matter what he's talking about. It's nothing but dumb shit every fucking time. So what does this nigga really be talking about?
He's bringing it up. Like, I gave you a hit. I gave you this. Like, I made your career. I understand what you're saying. Like, for the stats and for the board and for the numbers, it looks like you really, you know what I'm saying, elevated this person to an extent. But if that's how you think, then, like, what are you talking about? You exposing, you saying all of this because they showed up in a video or they were at a pop-up show or they reposted a song or they were seen out listening to it. Like, what do you want them to do, bro? You're not making any music. You're not fueling the fire of the war at all, but you want them to pick your side? I don't get that.
You see, this is why I don't listen to a lot of these niggas, because I don't really get the angle a lot of these niggas be coming from. Because he's over here talking about you're not fueling any fuel. Like, what was give me a hug? Like, what was, like, what do you niggas, where do y'all be at? How do y'all have platforms? Why do y'all speak on hip hop if you're not gonna do your due diligence and at least know what the fuck you're talking about? That's all we ask. All we ask is that you niggas at very least, know what the fuck you're talking about. And it's crazy that you don't. It's crazy that y'all don't. Okay? I really don't get it. You niggas need to be prayed for. And I don't understand why these niggas who claim they're not gonna listen to Drake anymore and he's crazy, he's delusional. You sit here and watch his whole stream. You sit here and watch his whole stream. You still listen to his music. It's not making sense to me. Get a hobby. Find a different hobby. Rewatch some Kendrick Lamar, live show playbacks or some shit like that. I don't know. Hop on TikTok. I'm sure there's plenty of those. I don't understand. Like I said, why is this skewed view of when Drake does particular things or he works with particular people? It's like, oh, why is he doing so much? He's paranoid. Why all these guns? Oh, why does he take himself seriously? Nigga, why do you take yourself seriously? Nigga, look at you. Why the fuck do you take yourself seriously? Nigga, listen to yourself. The fuck? Listen to half of the shit that comes out of your mouth, nigga. Do you take yourself seriously, nigga? Stop for a second. Look at this picture. And ask yourself, if this was you standing right here and all of this was yours, would you not take yourself seriously, nigga? No. If this was you standing right here and you was able to accomplish all of this effortlessly, would you not take yourself seriously? What is he not supposed to take serious? I'm trying to get where you're coming from here and what you're trying to put down. It's not making sense. It's not making sense to me. Nothing this nigga says ever makes sense to me, but I don't think it's gonna start. So we're gonna end his little giving him his little shine for today right here. Egregious. A lot of this shit is really egregious. You know what I'm saying? I really don't get it. I don't understand these niggas, but it is what it is. Okay? We got a lot of other shit going on in hip hop today, but we're just about at 2.5 hours. We're going to be able to get to some more topics because, as I predict, I know we will have some more crash outs on the way. It doesn't sound like Nicki Minaj is anywhere near finishing crashing out on these niggas. So we'll be there to, cover all that, and I'll be here to wait for it. I think she's doing God's work right now, truly and honestly, and I'm prepared to hear more of that. Okay, there's a lot more going on in hip hop. Of course, we're on Drake Watch. Iceman episode 2. Hopefully, we get that really soon. Hopefully this week, this Friday. We don't know, but we just gotta stay tuned, keep our ears to the streets, and see when that happens. Hopefully he does that at a convenient time, and we'll stream that again as we did last time. If you don't know, we did hop on stream and we streamed live, the live stream, and listened to the song and reviewed the song live. Okay, so just know when episode 2 goes up and it goes live that we'll be there. We'll be streaming. So hop into the Doja room with us when that happens. Okay. Before we go, just some shameless plugs. Once again, go ahead and hop into the Doja Room community. Okay, it's a little joint that I just made this a couple of days ago. Okay, again, this is just so you can stay in tune with everything in the Doja Room universe, everything that we're talking about, current topics that we're keeping up to date, and maybe you got some things that you want me to cover. Go ahead. This is the best way for me to see it and for me to cover those things. Or maybe you want to holler at me live during the stream. Okay. So if you want to hop into the community and you want to see another way for me to see your comments or anything that you guys are saying while you're watching the stream, go ahead and hop into the community once again. We got that open to all. All right. You just some quick vetting. But other than that, all are welcome. All right, so again, this is the Doja Room community, so you can stay in tune with me, music, entertainment, other alternate entertainment that we got coming. I know I've been saying that for a while, but don't worry, we got that shit in the works. Okay, so go ahead and get in tune with that. Of course, we'll be posting our playlist here too. So if you want to be in tune with what we're listening to in the Doja Room every week, which we are gonna update it. Don't worry, we got that update coming. And we'll post it right here in the Doja Room. Okay, we got the Melodic Ice playlist, and we have Diesel's Doja. Okay, those are the 2 official playlists of the Doja Room. So I want you to go ahead, tap in with the community, so you can always be in tune with our playlist and know what we're listening to in the community. Of course, I'm always open for any suggestions that you want me to add to the playlist, including if you have some self-submissions. All right, so if you get down with music yourself, you hit the studio, you've been working hard, you got something that you want to drop, go ahead and drop that in my DMs, and I'll holler at you, and we can talk about putting you in one of the 2 playlists. Okay, so go ahead and do that. That's big for the community, and that's a way that we can all get paid and we can all support each other. It's a hip-hop thing, man. All right, so this is how the culture eats. So that's just one of the ways we can all stay in tune, and we can keep on promoting each other and keep on getting each other out there. And speaking of music, all right, we did drop Vibes and Highs, all right, by yours truly. Okay, that is a little mixtape that we gave, just a little freebie that's on all platforms. So go ahead and check that out. That is on the playlist as well. All right, so that is by yours truly and some of the gang. It's been performing very well, so I want to thank everybody who has tuned in with the project so far. We're going to continue pushing that, and I want you guys to continue listening to that and start telling me what your favorite track is. All right, let's make it a discussion. I'm very proud of what we did there, and we're working on some more music to hopefully get out to you guys. So we like the response that we've been getting. Again, that's been my most successful project yet that I've put out. So I'm glad to see everybody rocking with it, who is rocking with it. Okay, that's all I have for you guys today. This has been the Doja Room. All right, to all my stoners, hippies, and hip hop enthusiasts, I'm your boy Dope Boy Diesel. I'll be back as soon as possible. All right. I'm not gonna quote it, but we're gonna keep our ears to the streets. It's a lot going on in hip hop, but I am always active on X. So if you're listening on Rumble, on Twitch, on YouTube, go ahead and follow me on X, okay? That's at Dope Boy Diesel on all platforms. You can get in tune with me. You can holler at me. I'm always talking my shit, all right? So go ahead and hit me with a follow. I'll follow you back, and we can chop it up. So let me know that you're a supporter of the Doja Room and that you're a watcher. I'll make sure I hit you back with a follow, okay? All right, so as I said, to all my stoners, hippies, hip-hop enthusiasts, thank you for stepping into the Doja Room. I'm your boy, Dope Boy Diesel, and that's all I have for you niggas today. All right, I'm out. Y'all niggas have a good one, all right?
Yeah. Hey, this that special sauce. Spill that drip, I wipe it off. $1 million worth of game. Can't feel that I work too hard. Poetry all in